I'll tell you more of my story now, if you care to hear it.
Go ahead.
If you remember, my father had fallen ill. It was bad. An illness unknown to us. I offered to fetch the mage healer from the city, but my father refused. He insisted herbs were the only way to help him. You can guess what happened next. He was gone before the spring. I was devastated. In time, I grew to hate my father's philosophy and dedicated myself to healing through magic. It was a blind rejection of an entire field, because I believed it failed my father, because I blamed his death on his faith. The truth is, I traded one limiting perspective for another, but I wasn't ready to see that yet. That's a good place to stop for now. Valhalla is a place of constant flux. Adaptability gives us a means to navigate the uncertainty.
Back to my story.
You may speak.
So, there I was, Little Miss Brawl Magnet. If I wasn't starting the fight, I was the first one charging in to join it. Maybe it's something in the Asgard water, but it seemed like there was always a fight to be had. I guess I needed the rush, something to keep me sharp, feeling alive. I was driven without fear or frankly much sense to hold me back. Got myself a bit of a reputation, and that ended up being a problem. This notorious bully I'd humiliated held on to a grudge and tried to track me down. Found out way too easily who I was and where I lived. Set out to teach me a lesson. We'll pick it up there when you progress further. The elite enemies Valhalla has chosen for you to target will only continue to manifest. You must adapt and employ all available resources, or you will fall again.
The key again. More to the story?
Yes, when there is time. Master, he had you make his wife fall in love with another.
Aye, temporarily by use of this magic flower. Though now it's clear to me the flower's effect isn't love exactly, but a kind of obsessive devotion that is too often mistaken for love. So of course the Queen made a fool of herself, as did all those under the flower's spell that night. Don't know how I ever got embroiled in such a farce.
You are wiser now.
I think so. Though that only makes up for so much past
I
stupidity.
should focus on Valhalla now.
Do what you need. Left flank! Behind you, brother! Ah, got the tongue! One left. Watch out! Well, that's a neat trick. Behind you, brother! Behind you, brother! That's quite a new power Valhalla's conjured for you. That sword isn't something full of terrible memories, I hope.
What do you think?
This choice may hurt a little.
Sigmund has been important to you for as long as I have known you. What happened in the beginning?
Oh, it's a typical enough story. A boy meets girl, girl fulfills her ambition to transcend the physical plane and become a Valkyrie of Valhalla. One day, Sigrun quietly arrived from Fjotalund and began serving as Freya's handmaiden while she undertook training for the Sisterhood. I don't even think we were introduced. I just see her around the court. Of course, I'd observed her loveliness and impressive stature long before we fell to talking. But we seemed cut from different cloth, I suppose. Never occurred to me we'd get along as well as we did. Another Drogon! Incoming! Above you! I believe your target's on the battlefield there. Nightmare on the left! Nasty hit! You all right, brother? Frozen! That's the one you needed. Ready to move to the next space, brother? Should be clear. We could use some limited time assistance, couldn't we? Enough with the fire! Kratos, about this boat captain. If you needed his key to save others, why did it seem to bother you so? Your actions in this case seem justified.
The captain was swallowed by the Hydra before I was able to kill it. When I entered its maw to retrieve the key, the captain had somehow survived, dangling over a fall that would surely kill him.
Sorry, but now's probably not the time to get any deeper into that. I knew you couldn't resist a challenge.
We meet once more, Ghost of Sparta. Untether yourself, man! Shield strike! Do it! It's in the ground! Watch from underneath! You're well on your way to satisfying Valhalla. Watch your left! Incoming left side! Incoming dive! That must be the one Valhalla considers a challenge. Only getting harder as you delay matters. Incoming! That Bifrost patch. Get it off! Watch your left! From behind, incoming!
Well, if I have any advice, I think it's high time to invest in some personal upgrades.
The pursuit of mastery demands the willingness to embrace failure.
Valhalla is offering some help, I'd take it.
It is all too common to fall to one of the chosen enemies of Valhalla. Don't lose heart.
Sigrun, inside we encountered a son of Thor.
It wouldn't really be him in there, I can assure you. You have a memory of a past fight, and I'm sure Valhalla takes advantage.
But why him?
I don't think that's for me to say.
Well, something for us to ponder in between melees. Ah, the key again.
We will talk later.
On your right!
Sigrun, how was it you first spoke?
Back when Freya was queen in Asgard, the better times, I mean, there really began to be some culture around the place. Poets, musicians, the odd contortionist would pay visits, perform, mingle. On one occasion, I'd taken a seat expecting to see this balladeer of the lowlands.
I must interrupt now.
No, focus, of course.
Let us get back to your memories of Sigmund. He sat beside you.
Yes, she chose to sit next to me. No big thing, really. Yet, somehow, despite myself, I felt a rush in my stomach like I was a green lad again. Embarrassing at the end of the day, to be so simple. I made some remark, and I learned how it felt to make her laugh. Suddenly I felt more at ease. Almost eerily so.
I must interrupt now.
Of course! Not offended. Incoming! Above you!
Mimir, you may speak more of coming to know Sigurd.
Right. Where were we? After the ice was broken, we fell to talking more regularly, even making a point to do so. It was all I could do to
I
enjoy
should
it.
focus on Valhalla now.
Don't let me stop you. Good hit, fella. I believe your target's on the battlefield there. Interrupt the summoner! Find you! Left side! Ha! I knew you'd get that one. Good. The route to the higher area ought to be open now. Seems Valhalla won't let you that way unless you strike a bargain. Having fun yet? Everything got ready! We're about to get that! Behind you! Look out! Everything got ready! What good's a shield if you're not going to use it? No, this is going to sting! Brother, you've told me many times of mortals you killed when in the god's service. What is it about this boat, Captain?